But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
It's over, Billings. I know who you are.
I'm glad that makes you feel superior, but you haven't caught me yet.
In your dreams.
Oh, no. In reality, if I was to kick the shit out of you, do I get the money?
Wait, Wunsch is dead?
Yeah, the commissioner's office just notified us. No way that's true. As Wunsch says when she sees deodorant, I'm not buying it.
Put in, throw in.
Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink. Why not?
You don't tip.
You don't tip? What do you mean you don't tip?
You don't believe me.
Shut up.
What is it with you anyway? Somebody drop you on your fucking head?
On my head?
Well, yeah, what are they gonna drop you on somebody else's head?
How can they drop me onto my own head?
No, not onto your... what? God damn it, are you fucking with me?
You're listening to Comic Can Coozie, the Thursday Throw-Up Edition.
Yeah.
I'm Cole.
I'm Tayler.
How are you doing this week?
I'm good. I'm fucking tired, dude. It's been a wild week with end of the holidays, beginning of the new year, throwing a little party. Got way too drunk. It's been a long time since I've got like near blackout. Like there was shit that's slowly creeping back into my mind, we'll say.
Yeah.
I'm remembering things and people that were there,
You remember leaving me with an autistic fucking son of a bitch who wouldn't shut the fuck up for like an hour?
I remember that, but but I also remember like people that as I started to recollect things, I said, yeah, this person was here. This person showed up later too. What the fuck? And then, Ashley had said, yeah, you said this and this, and you dedicated a song. And I said, I did? Cool. So, I mean, that was kind of neat. But, yeah, I was super, super messed up that night. And then later on, after people had started to kind of file out, I remembered that Cole had some leftover fireworks from the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And I thought, hey, what a better time to do this. It's so funny. Everyone's like, what about the cops?
I didn't see. I think you might have. So you told me that you lit my fireworks off when I got home. You told me that. I think you forgot this part was like at like fucking 1 a.m. You were out there shooting some more off.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't remember. Okay, you do remember that.
Oh, was it that much of a big deal? I don't. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got home a little after midnight.
Oh, geez.
And then after I got home, you were shooting them off again. I was like, oh goddamn, Tayler. Like it's pretty fucking late for that, and we're in a residential area.
Oh shit, I know. But it was funny. People were saying, did the cops show up? I'm like, the cops are gonna show up, and we shot off like 5 fireworks. That was it. Maybe 6. But then, oh, I tell you what, drinking and fireworks do not mix, Cole. I've learned this, and I promise I will never do that on the 4th of July. That's too I'm suffering from a blister, Cole, because
Good.
You purchase these rockets, right? They're basically a rocket with the artillery shell at the end.
And it's like a huge, ginormous version of a bottle rocket.
Yeah. So it's got that big ball at the end that's going to explode. Well, I took that shit out to the middle of the street, and I tried lighting it, and it had this plastic thing on it. I thought I had to burn through the plastic.
Oh, you're dumb.
No, you don't. You have to take the plastic thing off. And so I melted the plastic. The plastic melted, fell onto my skin and burned it. I got a big fucking blister still. It's still intact, which is good, because once blisters pop, it fucking hurts. So there was that. And after I lit the thing, what are you going to do? I didn't have any place to stick it. I wasn't going to hold on to it.
Spot where you can stick it.
I wasn't going to hold on to it, so I had to lay it in the middle of the street and down the road and pop. That was a big one. But no cops were called. Nobody was killed. No harm, no foul. We all had a good time. It was fun. So yeah, the party here was great. We had 4 bands, 2 local bands and two out of towner bands, 2 from Minneapolis. Which, I mean, I want to count it as 1.5 bands.
Okay,
It was
we're members of one band.
Yeah,
Also
so
members
both of
another.
them were 2-piece bands.
Okay,
and this was the same drummer for both bands. So I'm like, So basically, you just switch singers, but they were both really talented, really, really fun. Friend Kat from up in Minot, but she's living in Minneapolis now or St. Paul area. But yeah, good times, dude. It was great, and of course the house band always crushes it. Helco Spilovi, love those guys. But yeah, good times, man. I had fun, and then so I had 4 days off to recover from such a party, Cole, and so. Ashley insisted that we drink on Tuesday as well, and I was so not feeling it. That
was the night when I was just like, I just was like, no, I don't feel good. And I'm tired, and I'm just gonna go to bed. And you texted me at like 10:30, like, come play video games with us, you bitch. And I'm just like, fuck him. Like,
you should have played video games. It was fun. We had a good time. But yeah, I just I'm gonna cut the sauce for a couple of weeks, man. I just gotta let this old body recover. But yeah, that was Tuesday, and Wednesday we recovered, and now we're on Thursday, Cole, for the Thursday throw up.
Cool.
Here we are.
So you know what I don't like about New Year's? It's like the day or 2 days before when people are like, see you next year. It's like, go fuck yourself, you son of a bitch. Like we haven't heard that joke a million fucking
I've never
times.
heard that, actually, so explain the joke. Cole.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know. It's just, that's one of those annoying things that just gets on my nerves.
Well, did anybody say it to you this year?
Yeah.
God
I
damn
heard it. No one said it to me, but I heard it like a handful of times.
They got him. What a funny joke.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what the answer to this question? Because I don't know the answer to this question. I should
do my
ask my
best.
mom.
I'll do my best.
Because she worked in a nursing home.
Okay.
Why did old ladies... Okay, you know when I call an old lady a blue hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's slang for an old lady. Because old ladies used to dye their hair blue. I mean, some of them still do, but not very often.
Sure.
Why the fuck did they choose blue?
I'm wondering if I don't know if it was blue necessarily, or if it was like them trying to do a different color and it just sort of came out that way.
And it came out blue?
Yeah, or something like that, you know?
I don't know.
I could be wrong. I don't know if it was a purposeful choice, but the old blue hair.
I gotta ask my mom that.
Oh, yeah. And then ask her why she hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
See, I'm just wondering if it has to be.
Mom, you're an old blue hair. Why haven't you dyed your hair blue?
What the hell? Yeah.
I gotta talk about this game we've been playing.
It Takes Two.
Yeah, we've been playing this game. It Takes Two, and it is really fun. We've talked about it on the podcast before, but just to refresh for anyone, it's called It Takes Two because it's a cooperation game, and you have to have 2 players to play it.
Correct.
You can't even get past the first 2 minutes without having 2 players.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, and it's super fun. And we're kicking ass on it, but like explaining the game, It Takes Two is fucking weird. Okay. So basically, I was talking to this about this game to people at work, and they're like, "Yeah, that sounds super fun." And then I start telling them this story, like, the way that it opens up is it starts on a married couple arguing.
Yes, because they're on the verge of divorce.
They're arguing, and they're on the verge of divorce, and the camera is slowly panning out and panning out and panning out, and then it comes through a window behind a little girl watching her parents bicker and argue, and then they say, and she hears it, well, we're going to have to tell her we're getting divorced, and then there's this little girl just fucking crying, right? Yeah. And it's super fucking depressing. And
it really is.
And I have talked on the podcast about how there's a cartoonishly racist Mexican
book,
like a couples therapy book. Like it makes Speedy Gonzalez look sensitive. You know, like that cartoonishly offensive. But like here's the thing though, is the characters will talk to each other as you're playing the game.
Yeah.
And Tayler and I have decided we hate both the characters. They're awful.
They really are.
Like, they are fucking nitpicking each other the entire time. But the woman is so much worse. Even.
So I think that's sort of the idea, is to sort of, you know, I think she's extra. She's supposed to be extra. And then the husband's kind of extra dolty. You know, he's kind of
like,
stupid.
Here's the thing is, like, the husband is, like, a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
But she emasculates him, and she's an engineer. So she emasculates him at every turn that she can, but also tries to make him feel super stupid.
Yeah.
Like, they're both fucking awful. I love playing the game.
Yeah.
I hate the characters so fucking badly.
And
I really want it to end in they get back and turn into regular people, but they're still getting a divorce because it's the most toxic fucking relationship in video games.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, it's fun. But you know, there are times where I just be like this. Usually, you're playing as the husband. I'm playing as the wife, and it's just like I'm just so fucking over her shit.
And I don't like him either. He's a fucking wiener, and you know.
No, he's adult, and he's kind of insensitive, and he doesn't really. I don't know. It's just sort of it's very tropey in that regard of like why two people like that would get divorced. Makes sense. They both could do better, Cole. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But Ashley and I, we started. You think that's bad? You think that's fucking? Wait until we play. Well, I want to start with this because since we're on the topic, video game. I didn't realize how much of a Mario fan your brother is.
Gabriel?
Shay.
Oh, Shay loves like Mario Kart and shit. I didn't know he.
Yeah, so we were
into the race.
So we were chatting about it a couple of when we had gone out to eat at the Broadway.
Okay.
And he was talking about how he was excited to play this new Super Mario Wonder as it's called. And we were both kind of talking about it, and it's you would love it because it's a side scroller.
Okay.
Just like the classic, but more updated graphics. So fucking hard.
Really?
So well, some of the levels are really fucking hard. Some of them are really easy, but it'll show you the difficulty. Like this one will be 4-star difficulty. And last night, Ashley and I were playing, and we got to the point where we just gave up because it was so fucking hard. Because you're running and you've got to time these jumps perfectly because the platforms are disappearing behind you. And they haven't appeared yet in front of you.
Okay.
So you have to time this shit perfectly.
I've played games like that, and they are so fucking frustrating.
They are. Now, the other thing about this, okay, is it's up to like 8 players. There could be eight fucking players at one time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm really excited to play all 3 of us together. Or we could probably add a 4th and a 5th, whatever. But it gets so fucking frustrating because there's this little crown on top of your character, okay? And that's it's not player 1, it's not player 2, it's just you're the person that's kind of in charge. So you're the person that jumps up through the levels, and that's who the camera is following. So you have to follow your character or follow that guy all the way up. Then if you die, then the next person takes over. So it's not always the same person that's, the leader, And holy shit, does it get frustrating. And I think Ash and I nearly came to blows last night because she kept getting pissed off at me because if you play as Yoshi, you could jump on Yoshi.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't affect anything. That's what was pissing me off. She kept yelling at me like, "Get off of me!" I said, "Ashley, it doesn't affect your jump. It doesn't affect anything."
I hear that coming from your room way before you bought this game.
I think we have to play It Takes Two. But yeah, super fun game. I cannot wait to play that one all together because. And then the power ups are fucking. Oh, that's the other part about this game. Okay, you're basically dropping acid. Okay.
Okay.
So you'll get to this point, you catch the seed, and then the whole fucking world goes crazy.
How often do you catch the seed, Taylor?
I told you once a week. Once a month.
Once a month?
Every other month.
Every other month?
Every 6 weeks. That's hard to say. Anyway. Hey, I got a question for you, Cole.
Yeah.
You talk a lot of what do you want to call it? Okay, my question is,
I talk a lot of bullshit.
No, well, no. You talk about like things that are bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta admit something here.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? And I have to apologize to all our vegetarian and vegan listeners. What the fuck is up with tofu?
Oh, dude, I tried some of that shit you guys made. It smells so much better than it tasted.
The sauce, fucking awesome. The sauce was so good, but I've never come across tofu that I'm like, yeah, this is good. It's an okay alternative. It fucking sucks. It's so bland and tasteless. I don't know.
And you guys like fried that up in this really good smelling stuff, and and it had like, I don't know, what did you bread it, or what was that little
it was
crisp on it?
Cornstarch.
Okay,
and that was good.
I took a bite of one when you guys weren't looking. I was like,
Did you try it with the sauce though?
Like flavorless marshmallow was what I was thinking.
Okay. With the sauce though, it's so that sauce that Ashley made up was so good. It tasted almost like a sweet chili. I could imagine doing a it's funny. The first thing Ashley said was, "This is really good. It'd be better with chicken."
It would be better with chicken.
It'd be better with any sort of protein. I'm like, yeah, definitely, agreed, 100% agree.
Whose idea was it to buy tofu?
I saw this recipe on TikTok and I wanted to give it a try. So I will admit that it was my idea.
Right.
But yeah, she followed that the guy's sauce recipe. Fucking awesome. I cannot wait to have that sauce again.
I actually kind of get a little pissed every time I go upstairs because it smells really fucking good.
It's just disappointment. Yeah. So here I thought I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. Like the tofu was crispy. Everything fell in line. The only thing that was the problem was the tofu.
You know what I like it in?
In miso.
Yeah, miso soup, and that's about it. Because
that makes sense.
Because it's fucking soaked in the flavor of thing that it's sitting in. It's so fucking tiny. It really can't disappoint you.
I don't know. It's just, I think for me, it's more of a texture thing. I could get by with the flavor, and perhaps
I'm not even upset about the texture.
The texture's, I don't know. It's just the inside of it. I don't know. That's all I gotta say.
Like I said, it's flavorless marshmallow.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's vegan, so that's good. Okay. Anyway.
If you say so.
I don't say so. I would not. I cannot recommend tofu. But if anybody's out there's got a really good tofu recipe that's going to blow my balls off, I would love to try it.
Hey, I was thinking about a couple of things. First of all, we used to do these stories way too often. Like, but I want to do one again. Back when we first started out, Elijah would normally bring them to us. It would be like, tourist goes to Yellowstone, does something fucking stupid, and
falls in the pit of despair.
Either dies,
and gets fucked up,
or gets hurt, or nothing really happens to them physically, but then they get these big ass charges against them, right?
Yeah.
And we don't really do those stories anymore. But now I want to do one.
Okay.
Pierce Brosnan went to Yellowstone Park. Fucking 007.
How long ago was this?
Just like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Walked in the off-limits area where you can fall into that boiling hot mineral shit and be cooked to death.
Yeah.
And, like, unfortunately, he didn't get cooked to death. Like, but
what the fuck?
We could edit so many fucking James Bond clips into this episode if he had, like, fucking gotten cooked to death. Like, do you expect me to talk? No, I expect you to die. Could do so much fucking stupid shit, right? But he got caught, so he's got like 2 federal citations against him, which is basically a fucking ticket that comes with a fine.
Well, so I still do not understand.
But like, dude, like,
is he trying to? Do these people try to adventure? Like, is that what their thing is?
I don't fucking know.
You've been to Yellowstone?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
fucking boring and stupid.
Okay, I get that, but it's not that hard to stay on the path.
Oh no,
that
no, they don't
that
make it difficult.
Yeah, so it's not. So it's either blatant stupidity, it's blatant disregard for the rules, or you're just a fucking asshole.
He thinks he's fucking special.
God damn, I wish you would have died.
He's like, I was in the Thomas Crown affair, and everyone's like, no one gives a shit about any of the stuff you've been in except for GoldenEye.
That's true.
And all the other Bond films you were in sucked.
It's true. I was trying to think. He was no, that's the other guy. I could not. Wait, wasn't he in Mamma Mia?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
You're thinking of Meryl Streep. I know they look similar.
Sure. Fuck him. And fuck his privilege. Fucking bullshit asshole. Thinks he can do whatever he wants. You know what? I did go to the movie this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it a Pierce Brosnan flick?
No, it wasn't. And it was a weird fucking movie, dude. I wanted to go see The Iron Claw. Still want to see it. Haven't seen it yet.
Oh, that one about the wrestling guys,
Yeah,
the
haven't
Von
seen-
Erichs.
Yeah, haven't seen it yet. Super depressing, I heard, though. So I'm like,
Well, I watched documentaries on them. I would suspect it's super fucking depressing.
so I have no idea about this story. And I
You don't? Can I tell you?
No, I kind of want to go into it blind.
Oh, fuck.
I kind of want to get like super depressed because that's all I've heard about this. But anyway, Ashley wanted to go to this movie called Poor Things.
Well, hold on one second.
Yeah.
The Von Erichs were like basically the Hart family.
Oh,
But
okay.
instead of being from Canada, I think they were from
Texas,
Texas. So
yeah.
they were like super fucking talented, super well known
Yeah.
and respected throughout the wrestling community. And then tragedy, and that's where the depression, and I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to fucking surprise you too much. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if you want to, like, I have not seen a preview for this thing.
Yeah, we should go.
And I haven't read any articles about it, but I've watched documentaries about this, and I am not surprised that it's super fucking depressing.
Yeah, if I'm still down. If you want to go, we should go. But
Shit, I hate going to the theaters,
I
but I
know.
kind of want to see this fucking movie.
I know. But no, we ended up going to this movie called Poor Things.
Poor Things.
Starring Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, and Willem Dafoe, of all people.
Okay.
And I didn't really see much about this movie. I didn't really.
Wait, was Emma Stone in the second Spider-Man movie as Gwen Stacy?
Yeah.
And then they got the Green Goblin and the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I look at
Totally.
movies. That's how I
Oh,
look
man.
at movies now.
Now
It's
I
like,
should-
all the stars are fucking goddamn superheroes.
Yeah, I should look into see if anybody else was maybe a superhero. So anyway, I had no idea really what this movie was about going into it, and I kind of knew that it was. I kind of saw a little preview of it or a little clip, and I thought, well, maybe this is kind of like Frankenstein, more of a modern take, I guess, if you will. But I guess it's not a modern take because it took place in Victorian times. Anyway, had nothing to do with that at all, and it ended up being just Willem Dafoe's crazy ass doing crazy shit, and
That's the best Willem Dafoe, though.
really it was, and I was so blown away by this, and it's definitely one that I would want to go see again. I think I would maybe want to see it in the theater, just because it was so fascinating, it was so weird, it was so quirky. So essentially, what happens is, I mean, not to spoil it for everybody, but
Well, just don't tell the end and don't fucking tell the last fucking half of the movie.
yeah, so Emma Stone's character jumps off this bridge and he finds her body, and he this is so fucked up. And it's almost like a Tim Burton thing too. Because I thought for sure Tim Burton had something to do with this because just how fucking weird it was. So this guy experiments with all kinds of animals and shit. So there was a French bulldog.
A French bulldog.
He cut off the head. He swapped the heads of a French bulldog and a duck. That was pretty funny. That was awesome. But then, so as his experiments go on, he finds this woman who's just committed suicide. She is dead, but her baby inside is still alive.
Oh, Jesus.
So he takes out the baby's brain and sticks it into the adult.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. But it was really good. It was really, really well done. And the whole movie starts off in black and white. And I when I saw clips, I saw that it was in color, so I was really confused. I mean, this movie just had me on a trip the whole time, and I'm really excited to see it again at some point because I think it would be good to see it again, just to see what kind of stuff I missed. But yeah, anyway. Poor Things, good movie.
I'm starting to get pissed at myself because I can't remember the fucking Willem Dafoe Vietnam movie that was fucking awesome where he didn't play a crazy fucking
Platoon?
cartoon character. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, never seen it.
That's the only movie where he didn't play a crazy ass fucking cartoon character, and he was fucking amazing in that one too.
What about Boondock Saints?
Dude, he played a crazy fucking cartoon character in that movie.
Well, did he? Okay. I liked him in that movie.
Yeah, good. Yeah. The whole thing where he was figuring out who the shooters were and he was acting.
There was a firefight.
There was a firefight. Yeah. Dude, just hamming it up. His name should be John Hamm.
Yeah. Not Willem Dafoe. Yeah. Really, really. But yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because he definitely was a cartoon character in this movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good movie though.
Dude, okay. I don't know why I thought of this story. I honestly have no idea why I thought of this story, but from like when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
But I was sitting around the other day and for some reason it just popped into my head. So like when I was like fucking, I don't know when I would be getting out of Little League, but maybe like when I was
16 or 17?
No.
Just kidding.
Maybe like 11? Maybe,
yeah, probably.
Maybe 10?
Yeah. And we're talking baseball?
Baseball, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, my last game, it was down at, what are the fucking parks down by the South Taco John? Those softball diamonds?
South Taco John? Or Taco Bell, you mean?
Taco Bell, yeah.
McQuade something? Is that?
Okay, yeah, it was over there.
Yeah, down by River Road.
I can't tell you the number of the diamond we were playing on, but if we were driving by, I could point it out to you. Like, that was the fucking So it was like the last game of the season. And my pop it was during the summer. My pop worked construction. He almost never made any of the games, you know?
wasn't there.
Yeah. And then, but my mom came to almost all of them, right? But for some reason, she got called into work. Like, she had to work late. She wasn't able to like fucking come to that game, so she had our neighbor, my neighbor was my mom's best friend.
Okay,
and she, so her husband was like, "Yeah, I can take him," and so he takes us down to the baseball diamond or whatever, or the softball field or whatever, and we play this fucking game, and it's my last at bat, and I fucking hit this fucking good fucking line drive out to fucking center field, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's a double. So, like, because I got it kind of between the center fielder and the fucking the left fielder. And I'm fucking, and it kind of dribbles past him. So I run to first, and I'm running to second, and I'm getting to second, and they throw it, and I'm like, oh, whoever threw that, the outfielder, that's going to be a fucking error, you know?
Yep.
So it goes kind of between the shortstop and the second base player, and I'm running to third, and I kind of look behind me in the, it had gone between the shortstop and the second base player. The first base player had picked it up, and he threw it, but he way overthrew it. Like, I saw the third base player jump up, and it went still way over his glove, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to home. Like, I'm going to get an inside the park home run. And I did. I fucking made it, right? And so I get home, and I'm hanging out with a couple of my friends from Gary takes us home, and I'm hanging out with a couple of my friends from the team. Definitely Jeff and probably Eric, and my little brother, and at some point before I got home, or I came back home, my mom had gotten home and shit, and I come in and I'm like, and she goes, "Hey, I heard on the radio you got a home run. Like, they put our Little League baseball game on. Like, I was so confused, right?
Yeah.
And she fucking goes on and on about, yeah, they were talking about it. It was so exciting and all this shit. And I'm like, I didn't even see the guys from the radio there, you know?
Yeah.
Then I realized her and my neighbor's husband were fucking with me, and he had told her the whole thing that happened. Like, oh man, they fucking tricked me. They got me good. I was a dumb fucking kid.
She just rolled with it. Yeah, got interviewed. I don't know if you heard the interview, Mom, but it was pretty awesome. That's funny. Oh man, to be a kid again some days would be fucking cool.
The dumb shit you fall for when you're a kid.
For sure. I still fall for shit as an adult, Cole. Like, bought a whole thing of tofu.
Yeah. That was a horrible trick that someone played on you.
Oh, fuck.
Some idiot from the fucking YouTube or TikTok or whatever.
Yeah. Bullshit, dude. But, oh, fuck. I was so pissed at the internet, dude. So, I don't know if you noticed, the internet's been kind of fucked weird lately.
Around here.
You just re-sign in and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So, right now, our internet doesn't have any password on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I have to fix it. But I was trying to get these lights to sync up to the internet, and oh my god, it was one of the most frustrating.
Yeah, I was trying to make them turn blue, and Alexa kept telling me that there was no internet
I have to
connection. And
fix
I
her,
looked at
too.
my fucking phone. I was like, "We got
The
internet
fuck
connection."
there isn't, you bitch. No, it was wild. Like, I was trying to get this fucking shit to work, and get the lights all synced up for the party. I spent my whole lunch break trying to figure it the fuck out.
Should have called your ex-wife. She could have showed you how.
I was thinking about calling you, Calls, and be like, Cole, help me with the internet. Just woke your ass up.
I'd have fucking, I'd have just turned back over and been like, "Fuck off, dipshit."
Oh my god! But I kind of got it to work. But Alexa still doesn't understand shit. Fuck that bitch. Oh god. All right, Cole. So we got planned for this week. We're gonna go see the Von Erich movie, Iron Claw. We'll have to figure out a date that works.
It's got to be probably Sunday or
maybe Monday.
Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday night.
Cool. We'll figure that shit out. And then I don't know. Is there anything else you want to cover, Cole?
Yeah, did you fucking see that fucking dude attack that judge in fucking
Yes,
in
I
Nevada?
I was
This dude is just going off on this. Oh, I've been straightening my life out, and I'm off of drugs, and I'm not going to be beating up on chicks no more, and I don't fucking hit people with baseball bats no more. And then the judge is reading his whole fucking rap sheet back to him, and it's like forever long.
Yeah.
And
that would be an awesome Rick and Morty. I like how Rick and Morty had done there.
yeah. And then then she didn't even get to the sentencing. She's like, "Yeah, we're gonna take another path." Then this dude goes all fucking WWE and fucking.
I watched that video and I skipped that stuff. I'm like, the description: man attacks a judge on the stand. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm watching this, and the guy is standing, in the galley or whatever they call that shit. He's standing in his desk next to his lawyer,
unhandcuffed,
which was fucked up.
And here's the thing: here's how you knew he was a crazy fucking person.
Yeah,
was the amount of hand gestures he was using when he was trying. Like,
yeah,
he was trying to explain how he was this fucking reformed guy, but his hand gestures themselves were aggressive.
But okay, I'm watching this, and I was thinking maybe the guy takes the stand, and then he jumps or he walks over to the judge to attack her. I was not expecting what the fuck happened. I mean, that judge is probably 3 feet off the ground, up in, like where the judges sit.
It's behind a fucking raised podium.
Yeah, that motherfucker just jumps over.
Cleared that shit.
I was so blown away by that. And you know what's cool about that?
What's that?
He got a call from the Las Vegas Raiders.
Shut the fuck up.
He'll be playing for him next year. So good for him. Good for her. It sounds like she was not injured or not seriously injured, from what I heard. But
one of the guys that was trying to help get him off, though, got like a dislocated shoulder and
I
he
could
needed
see that.
stitches and shit. But
I mean, I was just blown away by how far that guy jumped.
here's
up.
the thing, though,
Fuck, dude.
I don't know what his sentence was gonna be for whatever he did, but you know that whatever he gets added on for attacking a fucking judge.
Well, I mean,
and the bailiffs and all the other
well,
people.
shit. I mean, for whatever he was, like you said, whatever he was about to get, that's probably out the window. Okay, and he's probably going to get the maximum sentence now for whatever he had already done,
plus whatever he gets for
plus whatever this shit is. What a fucking dumbass!
Oh, and the next judge, they're probably going to be fucking dicks about it, and they're probably like, and rightly so. They're probably going to not let him serve them, like what do they call it? Congruently. He's going to have to
consecutively.
Yeah, he's going to have to serve those terms out one after another.
What a fucking idiot, dude!
What a dumb shit. Fuck that
I mean,
guy.
what did you think? I mean, honestly, I would love to know what's going through his head. Just the rage that he must have felt to do that. Fuck him. But yeah, he'll be a Raider next year, so that's good for him. I'm happy for him, Cole. Shit.
What a dumb fucking idiot.
Yep, indeed. All right, Cole. Well, I'm fucking tired. Unless you got anything else you want to cover.
No, I don't even like looking at you anymore. You look like you got cat hair in your eyes.
I have cat.
You look fucking tired, dude.
I'm tired. I've been up since fucking 7 this morning. What? I am tired. Then I had band practice tonight, which went really well. Okay. It's so funny. I keep pulling these songs out of my ass, literally, and figuring.
That's why you guys sound like shit.
Oh, come on. We sounded pretty good, Cole. You got to admit it.
That's funny.
It's funny because I'm pulling out these songs that, like, oh, I haven't played this song in forever. So I start playing it, and they're like, oh, that's a good song. Where did that one come from? Where'd you write, or did you write that? I'm like, fuck yeah, I wrote it. They're like, whoa, you wrote that? Have him eating out of the palm of my hand, Cole, and it's awesome.
It's actually Comic Camellia by Boy George. Come on, Camellia.
It's a good song, by the way. I don't care who wrote that. So for Comic Can Coozie, I'm Tayler.
I'm Cole.
No, you're supposed to say Boy George.
Thursday throw up.
Thursday throw up.